Hello and welcome to today's edition of the Pastor Study. I'm glad that you could join us. We have been looking at the life of David, and we come to the point in David's life where he is about to become king. Last time we were together, we saw that Saul was killed in battle, and David is set to take place. And you know, a lot of times we struggle when our enemy, when those that oppose us, when those that aren't on our side, when they die. How do we respond? Well, we can learn some valuable lessons from David. We see that David mourned the loss of Saul. David has been acknowledging throughout his running, throughout the time that he's known Saul, that Saul has been the Lord's anointed individual for king. And so because the Lord had anointed Saul to be king, and now that time of being a king had come to an end, David mourned. He didn't rejoice that Saul was dead. He didn't rejoice that it would be an opportunity now for him to be king, to take over, to rule Israel, to rule the land of Judah. No, he mourned. It tells us in verse 11, David took hold of his clothes and tore them, and so did all the men who were with him. They mourned and wept and fasted until evening. That period of time spent in mourning, fasting, and see the leadership that David displays. Not only did he mourn, but because he mourned, those around him mourned. You know, it challenges us when we're faced with difficult individuals, when we have challenges, whether it be in our work environment or our worship environment or our neighbors, we should not be rejoicing when evil comes their way. We should not be rejoicing when difficult situations arise. But we rather should reach up. We should be praying for them, reach out to them, do what we can to show them the love of God. That's really what David is doing. He's showing and displaying for all of us and his men and everyone what the love of God looks like. You see, it isn't celebrating his sin, but it's celebrating that God used Saul for a period of time and that God was in control. So rejoice with those that are going through heartache. Pray for them and lift them up so that together you can rejoice in God's goodness. In Jesus' name we come. Till next time in the Pastor's Study. Goodbye, and may God bless.